All right, shalom, everybody. Peace for those who love peace, and no peace for the wicked, the Lord said. Uh, I wasn't planning to go, as you know, like I just finished, actually, right? So I'm not planning to go again, but I saw many emails about this video, which is supposedly, I don't know if you guys saw it, it became like very viral, like everybody speaking about it. So supposedly, this is a female daughter of of a commander of the Revolutionary Guard of Iran. She called to tell the world how evil her father, who is a commander in the, in the Iranian government, how evil the Iranian government. Now, don't take me wrong, the Iranian government is evil. But this call, there's no question it's a fabrication. In the same program, they are saying to you there's no internet, there's no phone calls, nobody can, etc. They are disconnected from the world, and then suddenly they receive a phone call from who? From a daughter of a commander of the Revolutionary Guard. In case you do not know, anyone who is a very high place in this Iranian government, because they are suspecting Mossad, everybody there, his phone is watched. So if you make a call, it doesn't matter what you say, they are listening. All right? Because they suspect the Mossad to be recruiting anybody. And we saw how powerful the Mossad are. I mean, the Iranian government, they created an agency to encounter the Mossad agents. And then later they found that the head of the agency, which is hired by the Iranian government, he can investigate any colonel, any general in the army. He himself was a Mossad agent. This is how corrupt. But this call, which is describing how bad the regime, who in the world really can believe such a call? And who is this female who called? And I mean, it's just people are really, they believe anything. I don't want to use a rude words, but this is how much people they are naive. You see, this woman, if it's true, she is a daughter of someone is famous. She is not risking only her life, she is risking the life of her family, even her father. And do you think really anyone want to do that? So this is a phone number located in England. You call this English number. Do even they have connections from Iran to England? Can they call any number in Europe? Isn't it obvious that this is a fabrication? And then people like, wow, look what the daughter of the etc. Look at the title of the video. Daughter of IRGC commander expose what's happening in Iran. I mean, who can expose better than the daughter of IRGC? Propaganda and lies. In the time of war, decency is not exist. And if the Iranian government is a devilish government, there's many who they are in the media, they are devilish too. And they lie. And they fabricate news. There's nobody have a brain will believe such a call. Secondly, for the sake of argument, let us say the daughter of this guy she called, how bad it is. So, like, do we really need that? Like, is it the daughter of this guy will tell us what's happening? I mean, those people, they hang people in the street using, those trucks for to change the light in the street. They publish the videos all over. They are not hiding it. So I don't know. People are really, really, they are just desperate for excitement. Like, wow, the daughter of IRGC, the daughter. How you know she is his daughter? How you know even it's real? By the way, in the other day, the daughter of the king of Saudi Arabia, she called me, all right, and she told me how her father was treating her badly. She told me that he refused to buy her Ferrari, and she was asking me what she should do. I said, go to the kitchen and break dishes until he buy you the Ferrari. Second day, brothers sisters, she called me. She said, my father agreed because he is very cheap. He's poor. He's a king, king of the country. So he was worried about the dishes. So he decided to buy me a Ferrari. And this is a true story of the king of Saudi Arabia daughter. She called me, and I can play the audio for you. You can make all those calls even using AI. Is that correct? Can we? And then the video is all over. Did you see? Did you see the daughter of IRGC what she said? Look what she said. How you know she is his daughter? My friend, I can make for you a video of Donald Trump saying things he never said all his life. And this is just an audio. It take you 2 seconds. You can ask the AI to make a video of a female screaming, claiming to be. You can tell exactly what she's saying, and you can tell the audio to make it in the Iranian accent. Is that correct? So how you can be sure? How come if somebody said something like we expose fabrication of the Muslims doing about Gaza? How come all of them they jump to explain to expose it, but nobody question how legitimate this one is? So you are motivated with your hatred or anger against this Iranian regime. So anything, you want anything, you are desperate to prove that they are bad. So you are the same as the false people of Gaza who fabricate videos claiming the Israeli are killing them. I don't see any different. Where is the proof? Many of the videos we see in the internet about revolution and etc. they are AI. AI. Like a few days ago, didn't I show you? You know how many of them they are AI? It's obvious that they are AI. In fact, the second you see a video is so short, it is an AI. If you can make a video of 10 minutes, like why in the world somebody recording a revolution, he will post a video if not even 10 seconds. Like from all the protests and thousands of people, only 10 seconds? Because they are using AI. And you can see even how like if I go right now to, I mean, I should not be coming back to, what I don't know what to say. Be vigilant, my friend. Be vigilant. Be careful. Both are making fabricated videos. In wartime, propaganda is a big war, you know, it's a big part of the war. Not the truth, not reality. Like this guy, Chusi TV, if you see his channel, like almost Iran is gone. That's it. Trump is attacking Iran. It's enemy. That's it. It's coming. It's happening. I will not be surprised if the regime stay for the coming 20 years. You know what people do not know, that Trump, he don't care really for Iranian people. He care for his business. And number one thing he care for is the price of oil. Election is coming. So if he attack Iran, The only way he can do it if Iran really is collapsing, which means, I mean, it's like his attack is useless, which means it's guaranteed that the regime is gone. This is what he did actually when he joined Israel at the last 2 hours of the war. It's just to say I did something, but the Israeli did everything. All right. So Trump, he will not attack Iran unless the government of Iran is really, really gone. I mean, people, they took over cities, they control government facility, they control the army, they have arms, they became an army. Literally, they have to become an army. If that never happened, nothing will change in Iran. If they go and shout in the street for the coming century, the government of Iran will not collapse. Those are not people who care for democracy, who care. Shout. They will shoot at you, they will kill you, and they will make fun of you. And then slowly, slowly, people will give up. You see, now they are excited because Trump, he told them, I will join you, I will do, but this is always mostly is fake promise. And I say clearly that Trump, he will not do attack Iran unless he receives news that the Iranian regime is gone. It's already like in the verge of total collapse. And until now, there's no proof of that. All right? There's no proof. If really the government collapse and if you hear in news that the people in true news, not fake news, that the people of Iran, they control army bases, they control airport for the army, which means air force, they control army warehouses. If that happened, then we can say something might happen. As long as just the protesters, they can protest from now to the coming century. Nothing will change. Nothing will change. See this video, I can say possibly it is a true video. It's a little bit longer than usual. But you will notice that the sound, the audio is corrupt and the voice is changed. Now somebody is really going against the government and it's a revolution. Why the audio is changed, you know? So it might be true, but most likely there's some fiction into it. Do you see how short? Look, not even 8 seconds. 8 seconds. 8-second video. So, you know, in wartime, there's a lot of propaganda, and everybody have his shares of lies. The regime will lie. The one who oppose the regime will lie. Those who hate the regime will lie. The Israeli will lie. The American, they will lie. The Iranian will lie. It's a lie war. It's a war by lies more than war by weapon. It's about who can control the street. Because sometimes, if you fabricate fake news, it can destroy a country. News. If you convince every Iranian that the Khamenei is gone, like what happened in Syria, the stupid president of Syria, he have a massive army, but he run for real. Nobody expected him to run, and the army collapsed. Because when they hear the news that the head of the army is gone, that means that's it, we lost. I mean, obviously there's something wrong. So the propaganda is just to win the war by propaganda, to cause something to happen, something you wish to happen. So you spread false news, and this false news, when the public believe in it, and here the target is the Iranian people. If we convince them that Iranian government is down, then everybody will go on the street, and everybody go on the street. Even the army will drop their weapon because, okay, that's it. The government is gone. Tomorrow I will be executed. I better join the opposition. You see, when the boss is gone, even his men, they will join the winner. You know what I mean? They don't care for, they care for who's the winner. So the one who is in the Iranian government, he will say, okay, well, we will have a new government soon. They will take me to court, and they will spend the rest of my life in jail, or maybe even they will execute me. So I better join them. This is the benefit of propaganda war, but doesn't mean really it's true. Nobody knows really what's happening except those who they are there. Technology today become very powerful. AI became scary. It's hard to know. If we have no AI, I can say, you know what, those videos, they must be for real. But with AI, I don't believe anything, even phone calls. This video, it looked like a real video. The police walking in the street. Yeah, it might be a real video. If you remember once, I made a video exposing Elon Musk. Anyone remember? Who remember? And I believed it, that he is saying what he is saying. I think it was about Islam something. So somebody made an AI video, and me myself, I did not suspect for a second that this is a fake video. And I went live on air to expose Elon Musk lies about what he said. It turned to be the whole video is a fake video. Because at that time it was like not really known yet that AI can do that. I heard about AI, but I never thought that things can go that far to make a person with his voice saying things, even in video, saying things he never said. All right? And many of the people, most of the people who watch this video, they will believe them. Yeah, I deleted, I think, because people that start telling me right away, CP, this is a fake video. It's embarrassing, like calling the guy names, you know, expose him for something he did not say, So I think I deleted right away because people, they told me, this is a fake video, this is AI, you know. Yeah, so and then again, Trump, if he say he will beat, he will hit, he will, etc., Trump will never dare to do so unless he is 100% sure that that will make the Iranian regime collapse. As simple as that. So he can make himself the hero. Because if he hit them, then the regime stay there. So what he done? Nothing. The Iranian will respond, and they might close all the refinery around them. Not the Iranian refinery, no. They can close Hormuz. They can close the Red Sea. They can close the Gulf, the Persian Gulf. And the price of gas will go skyrocketing. And this is not what Trump he want. He is desperate to make the gas price go down. Trump, he don't care for Iran. He don't care for Iranian. Trump, he care for Trump. He care how to win the election. He care that soon this year we have Congress election. And if the Republican did not win the senators at least, he will be in trouble. They might even impeach him. So, uh, uh, I lied instead. How I lied? Scary. If I believe in the video that he is saying that, I wasn't lying. Are you mental? I believe the video. So I was speaking about Elon Musk. Look what he's saying. But it turned to be an AI video. So how I lied according to your intelligence? Anyway, uh, Exxon reject Venezuela oil. Who care? I mean, who care? That's it. He took Venezuela. He was successful with that. And it's a good move because Venezuela is a very corrupt country, bringing Hezbollah, bringing terrorists, giving citizenship to Shia terrorists from Hezbollah to Venezuela, and then after that they come to USA. Drugs, drug dealers, cartel, very very vicious regime. So his movement to Venezuela is way different from Iran. Iran, Venezuela is just in the corner. It's not far away from USA. That's why they're using boats to come all the way with their with their drugs. Venezuela is a different story, and uh, who care if one company refuse? There is a billion company will take it. You know, this is gold. Like it's not, and they are not stealing the gas too. He's not stealing the gas. He put sanctions, and now he will allow them to sell it, but it's going to be used according to Trump command. So they will receive the money, and he said it clearly, is going to be sold according to the market, not less, not more. So he will not abuse the price. All right? So nobody can say he is stealing their oil. This is not what's happening. However, he is getting rid of a regime which is very filthy regime. But the story with Iran is a different story. Iran is not Venezuela. They have a massive army. They have massive weapons. They have massive missiles. So to launch an attack on Iran, you remember when Saddam Hussein, he did attack Kuwait. USA sent how many soldiers to Saudi Arabia? Anyone remember? Anyone remember? How many? 250,000 soldiers. 250,000 soldiers. Attacking Iran, how many soldiers you need? So is he going to attack Iran by airplanes? Obviously, he will never send soldiers in the ground. This is not Venezuela. All right? And if he attack by airplane, mostly nothing will change. All the soldiers will disappear. They will wear civilian clothes. This is what they did actually last time. All the soldiers, they wear civilian clothes, and the camps for the army are empty. Are you going to attack cities? No, you cannot. Can you attack in building everywhere? You cannot. So there's no solution. Trump, he can do nothing really. He can attack warehouses for weapon. He can attack, destroy airplanes. He can destroy storage for drones. Uh, but this is only will happen if the Iranian themselves are able to empower and receive arms. So Trump, he can help using the CIA and some source of intelligence like the Mossad to give access to the Iranian to weapon. So now the war will become civil war between the civilians and the army. And if the civilians, they have arms the same as the army, if they were able to control tanks and armors and RPG and anti-craft and whatever, then now if Trump intervene, that can make a difference. But as long the ones who they are civilian in the street holding rocks, Trump intervene would do nothing. Israel have limited up, see the Israeli. Trust me, if the Israeli they knew that their intervene can do make a difference, they will do it right away. They will not wait for Trump. They will not wait. But they knew until now there's nothing serious. Otherwise, they will do. They will not even hesitate for a second if they knew that this is, can change everything, because this is about the future of Israel. This is not a joke. Uh, but obviously, until now, the regime is still very strong. Not only strong, the regime have many problems, but as a regime is still strong. Like in a few days ago, they have few millions people, almost 4 millions in the street supporting the regime. Now we know that those people they force employees to go out, but no media talk about it. They talk about the protesters. Nobody talk about those who support the regime. But for sure, there's millions they support the regime. I assure you that. I mean, every soldier who is bond with the regime, he will support the regime because they are the first one to be punished for their crimes. The Revolutionary Guard. So all their family, there's no question that those are religious Shia who they are willing to fight and do jihad for the mullah. All right. Uh, thank you, 22205. No, I'm not seeking news from Iran. You know, my life experience taught me that all news are lies until they become true. Is that fair? There's no need for news. Wait for tomorrow, and tomorrow will tell itself. All right? Because whatever you tell me and I listen to you, it doesn't make any difference. What make different is what will happen tomorrow. Do you agree? So news is just a propaganda from both sides. Even the true one, even the true news, it's useless unless it can make a difference. And until now, nothing changing. And this is why Trump, he is so like, okay, I will support them. Okay, no, I will not do it. Okay, now they stop killing, because simply, obviously the American government are unable to digest the situation. They don't have really the tools. You see, the Israeli are way more equipped and smart, not like those dummy in America. I mean, imagine the head of the CIA, or not the head of the Homeland Security. Is it the CIA or I forgot which one? She have her CIA agent with her, the bodyguard, and somebody stole her purse in a restaurant. And she is the head of the CIA. Did you see the Secret Service with Trump when they tried to kill him? I mean, those are seriously, those are Secret Service. The woman, her belly is bigger than someone. She have 9-month-old baby in her belly. They don't know how to move. They don't know how to run. They don't. They are not physically fit. Everybody wearing sunglasses. It's like the movies, like a stupid movie. Like you watch those Chinese movies about mafia. I think maybe in SA, yeah, maybe yeah, one of them. What her name? Naomi. Naomi. I think Naomi. It was Naomi. This Barbie lady. She put a lot of makeup. So we don't have really a powerful system. CIA have reputation, but not anymore. Obviously, the one who have real powerful intelligence is the Mossad, and they prove it. They do not. There's no question about it. So the only one knows really what's happening inside Iran is the Mossad. The American, they are in the honeymoon. They are busy with their problems. Iran is not number one problem for Trump. In fact, it's not a problem for him at all. The guy, he wanted to make a deal with them from a long time ago. And those stupid people, if they agree to make a deal, they will be fine. You see, Trump, he claimed that Obama is stupid. He gave them money, but he was willing to do the same. He want to make a deal. Don't make a nuclear weapon. You go fine. You are fine. We buy your oil. Everything will be fine. You can survive. You can say that to America. You send that to Israel. No problem. You don't care. So he's doing the same mistake, the same as Obama. But Obama, he supported Iran because he's a Muslim Shia. Trump is supporting Iran for what reason? Economy. Or what he cared for, the gas price. In fact, he was hoping that they will come to an agreement so he can lift the sanctions on Iran, and then the price of gas will drop massively. And then the election comes and says, see, I told you, I can fix it. So Trump, he did many good things, all right? Like this is one of them, the DEI, stuff. And like many, we can count. He did some good stuff since he became president. But in the same time, if the Iranian they think that the one who can save them from the regime is a Trump, they are making a big mistake. Big mistake. The only one who can really help them is themselves. They have to attack the army bases, take weapon, be armed, take control over territory, extend, spread the weapon to millions of civilians to join them, and then the regime will collapse. Because the regime already, they are out of money, they are out of, there's no water. I mean, even Tehran have no water. Before the revolution, I mean, all things came together. No water, inflation, no money, sanctions, everything is wrong. So it's a perfect to make a regime collapse. It's a perfect situation. But that will not happen for a regime which is capable of slaughtering their own citizens with no mercy. They will not care if they kill a million. You see, in Algeria, I think this was in the 1970 something, the European Union, they insist that Algeria should have a democratic election. Okay. So Algeria have democratic election. Guess who won? The Muslim terrorist. Hamas. Like the version of Hamas in Algeria. The second the news came to Europe, oh no. They supported the regime, which is a dictator regime, and this regime until now is there. They killed 1 million Nigerian. 1 million, if not more. It's a war between the regime and the Islamist. But remember, the one who won the election for real is the Islamist. It was not the regime. Do you see the hypocrisy? Do you understand? So the same countries, they claim that they want democracy. When the one who won is not the one they like, then they support the regime. And then the regime is slaughtered 1 million. And nobody care. And this will happen in Iran. Nobody dare to mess with the Iranian government because they are terrorists. The French, actually, they are the one who supported Khomeini. They are the one who gave him refugee. They are the only one in Europe, actually, they have a great, very great relationship with Iran. So they will lose a lot of money if Iranian regime is gone. Many European countries, they have a lot of benefit from Iran. Putin will defend Iran. He will do everything. Otherwise, his friends are collapsing one after one. So there's many things happening. And Trump is the last one to be a hero. He's a businessman. You don't care really, like he says to you, they have to stop killing or else give me a break. We know that this is propaganda. And those foolish Iranian, they believe in Trump that he will intervene. He will not. He will only if this regime in the last second dying, like he's dead already. Like it's just a move to say I did it. You know, if he see them collapsing for real, then Trump he will send some airplanes. It's just like a like a movie. Like I am the one. I am the hero who saved you. All right. But before that, he will never do it because the Iranian look. Look. The position of Iran is very sensitive. The Saudi are scared. The Emirati are scared because the Iranian they can destroy all the refinery of those Middle Eastern countries. And they can close Hormuz. In 1 minute, they can close Hormuz. No more oil come and out, That's it. Iran is a massive in size. All this area will be closed, shut down. And then Saudi Arabia, if they try to import their oil from this area, they have the Houthi here. The Houthi will close it too. And then Saudi Arabia, in order to sell their oil, they have to go through Jordan and then through Israel, which will make the transportation of the oil is very costly, especially if you want to send it to China and to India. So imagine India is here, all right, Jakarta, few hours in a ship, but now you have to send your oil all the way through Jordan and maybe through Alexandria, Egypt, and to the Mediterranean. And then they have to go. Imagine this journey. It's like a fiction movie. And then they have to go around all of this and come back from here to go to India or to go to China. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a joke to establish a war in this area uh, because the Iranian right away they will find a solution to disturb everybody and nobody can handle it. The Chinese will go crazy, the Japanese, the Indian, everybody. Most of the oil is coming from here. This is why Trump he will not dare really to do anything. And speaking about the army is located in Qatar here, right? So they will hit Qatar. They will hit the base very close. Like we heard, actually, they ask some uh, like USA Army bases uh, personnel to leave. But that I think is just because in case something happened, because you never know what can happen. I will believe that Trump is going to attack if he empty all those bases because they are very hard to protect. There is no distance. If they shoot a missile, it's going to be few, and like not even a minute will be here. This is nothing. In fact, Iran they have little islands very close. They have very close island here. They occupy them from Emirat. All right. This is Abu Musa. Look how far they are from Emirat. Look at this. Very short distance. And they have airport here, by the way. If you go here, you will see there's nothing but airport. You know, they are ready to use it. See, it's an air base. It's an army base. There's nobody lived here. They occupied from Emirat. Emirat could not defend themselves. Small, tiny country. They are no match to the Persian. So they took it. And already it's an army base. And God knows what is their story in here. So to attack Emirat will take them few seconds, not even few minutes. You know, by airplane, this will take few seconds. The distance is just a few kilometers, you know. All those islands are controlled by Iran. So uh, the position of Iran, it's very strategic for oil control. Add to that, the Iranian regime, they can import and they can ignite fight in different territory, like in Iraq, or even in Lebanon, and in Yemen. And for sure, the Yemeni Houthi, they will close the port for the sake of Iran, because this is where their money is coming from. So it's going to be a suffocating, like a situation for oil. Not only oil, actually, all kind of trade. This is a very important exit and entrance here, especially this Red Sea, because you can go from here, you go to the Mediterranean, all right, through the Suez Canal, and you exit to the Mediterranean Sea. So all those ships who used to transfer things to go into Europe coming from India or China, now they cannot go there. So it's bigger than just attacking Iran. You know, it's not that simple. Like Trump sometimes he's like a big boy. He say things, they are useless. You know, they don't count. This is why when he attacked Iran, he made it clear that we will do just that one attack. Like, please let us attack you once, okay? Because he was worried that things will go out of control, and then Iran can do something more. So he wanted the attack to be, he make it clear to the Iranian, it's just a theater, okay? I'm going to go and attack you. It's one attack and we are done. And the Israeli will stop attacking to you too, right? Okay? So he was trying his best to make sure that no war tomorrow. Because the first one who will lose, if we can use the word lose, is the gas business. What Saudi will join? Saudi don't dare. Saudi don't have an army. The Saudi army hardly they can fight. They could not even fight the Houthi. Saudi, that's a good one. You know those Arab, if they go in war with the Iranian will eat them in 5 minutes. The soldiers of Arabian countries, they have a big belly. They are out of shape. They are wealthy. They spend the day eating rice and kabsa. You know what kabsa? You can search it. So they are not. We cannot say they have an army. Their army in Arabic we say khroti. Shish kebab, hummus. This is why they cannot fight Israel. We cannot compare those people with those Persian. We cannot compare in any way, any mean. Those are Bedouin. They have oil, yes. They have money, yes. They are buying technology, yes. But they don't have a quality. You see, there's two kinds of capital countries have. There's a capital which is money, and there's the human capital. Human capital is way more important than the money capital. Human capital can make money. Money capital cannot make quality people. So those people, they got the money, but they will never have the quality. We cannot compare the intelligence of somebody from Iran with somebody from Saudi Arabia. I'm not I'm not exaggerating, you know. We cannot. If you go to Emirat, they claim that they are making, airplane. They are bringing engineers, smart engineers, Korean, Indian, from everybody, and then they can make for us an airplane. But can they really make an airplane? No. So they invest their money. They're trying to be smart. They invest their money in manufacturing, in intelligence, in AI, but that is not their people. If we compare now between Saudi Arabia or Emirat and Korea, we cannot compare. Even North Korea will beat them all. I mean, even this idiot Kim, whatever his name in North Korea, he can beat them all. Why those people they were able to be successful? Are they have oil? No. Do South Korea have oil? Do they have the luxury of Saudi Arabia? The resource? No, they have the human capital. Human capital is way more important than money capital. The quality of a human being. That is different. So, war in the Middle East is going to be vicious, religious, and dirty. Dirty because of oil, dirty because those people are savage, dirty because there's no ethic in it. The only thing is encouraging that the Iranian now is against their own government. That's the only thing. And nothing will change unless the Iranian control army bases, have weapon, and the regime members they start feeling that they are losing it, and then they themselves they will defect. The regime themselves they will join the protesters. But in this scenario here, the protester will not be protester no more. There will be army. So if you reach the point that we have two armed forces in Iran, revolution versus revolutionary guard, and both able to have good, that is especially the new revolution, are able to have tanks, anti tanks, anti craft. If they were able to accomplish that, then we can say some help from Israel, from America, can make a bit different by attacking their defense system, attacking the regime warehouses where they store weapons, so we can eliminate their ability. But until that thing happened, nobody will intervene. So if the people who they are against the regime, they start controlling cities for real, not in the news, for real, by arms, not by protesting. So if they start taking over cities by arms, if they start taking over cities, have like refineries, then things can change. Before that, it's just a fiction, and people they are dreaming. All right. Uh, and as you see, in the time of let us say disasters, you will not find your friends around you. So uh, the Chinese and the Russian, they assure the Venezuelan that America will never dare to attack them. Neither Chinese, neither Russian dare. It's not their territory. They cannot get closer. Here, Iran, they can receive all the confirmation they want from Putin. But we know that he cannot help them. Because Putin already, he is living a chaos. He cannot even fight Ukraine alone. They are bringing fighters from everywhere. From Africa, from Iraq, from Syria, from Korea, North Korea. They are bringing fighters from everywhere. He is not able to finish his war. So he do not need more headache. The Chinese, they will sell Iran for 5 cents. They will not care except for their oil. So if something to happen, all what the Chinese want, finish it fast because we want oil. As long as they need oil and they can have oil, then Iran stay, Iran go, who care? In fact, if the Iranian regime collapse and a new Iranian government established, that means the sanctions on Iran will be lifted. And that will boost the economy of China because China is #1 country import, not only to Iran, even to us. Big market will be open. Right now, the market is closed. Big sanctions. So it's for the benefit of Iran. The Chinese economy is really in a very bad shape now. Actually, I posted a video. I don't know how many of you saw it in Patreon just yesterday. You will see how a Chinese person speaking about how difficult his life is. So we see China, how successful, like some areas, shiny, big buildings. But reality, average Chinese are living horrible life. It's not easy. Economy is really horrible. It's not doing good. Real estate business is collapsing. I mean, bankruptcy. It's not good. So all those countries are in trouble, and nobody want more trouble. So China will not support Iran. They will not. They don't have good relationship with Afghanistan. At least they have an access. They don't have good relationship with Pakistan because those are Shia, those are Sunni. The only one they have access to is Iraq. But we know that USA have a big presence and bases in Iraq. So even that option is no, because the Israeli will not let that happen too. So the Iranian regime in a very bad position, but is it going to collapse soon? No, not by protest. If people protest from now until the coming 6 months, the regime will not collapse. It's going to collapse only if they control. If the protesters, not protesters no more, if they become an army. So if the protesters switch from throwing rocks to throwing bombs, then we can talk about a change of regime. Because then Israel can get involved, America can get involved to help the armed forces of the new regime to take over. Protesters cannot accomplish a mission by protesting. This is not a democratic country. This is not Europe. This is Middle East. So it doesn't matter really how many protesters there is. It doesn't matter how many people get killed. They are willing to sacrifice 70% of population to stay. Because this regime knew if they are gone, they will not go on vacation, they will be killed. Like when we say the regime collapsed, it doesn't mean the regime will go and take vacation and stay in a different place. They will be killed. This is why they will fight to the end. Because if the regime collapses, where they will go? To Russia? Millions will go to Russia. Putin will take millions of Iranians to Russia. Putin will be the first one to send hello to the new regime. The same happened with the Syrian president, the Assad. As soon he's gone, he left to Russia, he say hello to the new regime. He became a friend with them. Always those countries, they go with the winner, not the loser. The loser is gone. That's it. Who cares for you? They have a benefit from Iran, so they want to keep the benefit. Whoever take over, like in the Middle East, we have an Arabic say, whoever marry my mom, I call him daddy. You know what I mean? Like, who is the new daddy? So, which mean, if you need someone, even if it's not your dad, you call him daddy. Do you understand me? So if the regime is going to collapse, all the friend of the regime will switch side in a speed of light. Relationship between countries have no friendship. There's nothing called ethic and friendship. Your friends today, they can be your enemy tomorrow. It's about who is more beneficial to me. Like not long time ago, uh, Israel was the enemy of Emirat. Emirat threatened by Iran. Emirat noticed that the only one can stand to Israel is Israel. Emirat, they send their convoy to Israel, kissing their butt, asking them for friendship. Please protect us, help us. Israeli said, okay, wonderful. So now we can have our Mossad offices here. So we can spy easy on Iran. And we can do a very close eye operation. We do not need our plane to fly from here to Iran. We can have them fly from here to here. So the enemy of Israel yesterday is now a closer friend. But this is a friend of, like, friend with benefit, you know, like a girlfriend who is not really a wife. She's just for bed. Friend with benefit. So they have no friendship. The Saudi are the same case. They notice that the Iranian are very powerful and they are very weak, and Israel are very strong. So let us have a secret relationship with Israel. And they open their flight, the Israeli flight, they can fly over Saudi Arabia. Yet there is no peace agreement between them. But we know there is a peace agreement. There is under the table one is already signed and already in practice. Otherwise, the Israeli, they cannot fly over Saudi Arabia, which saved them a lot of money actually. Because imagine the Israeli before, in order to go to India or to go anywhere, they can't go over Syria. This regime is against them before, not now. They can't go over Saudi Arabia. They can't go over Iraq. So how they can go to the east? They have to go here, go over Egypt, and then go here, and they look how big the distance, you know. Now they just fly normally. They fly over Saudi Arabia, the Gulf, and they go to anywhere they want. Very easy. The enemy of yesterday is a friend today. Who can believe that Saudi Arabia and Emirat and Bahrain, all of them, they are going to be friend with the Jews? It is a friend with benefit. If Israel one day become weak, then the friendship will change. If when Trump he lost the election, all the friends of Trump, they start talking about him badly, bad mouth him. Trump won the election again. Everybody praised Trump. Saudi Arabia praised Trump. Erdogan praised Trump. Erdogan the filthy, when Trump he lost, he sent a letter. Go check it out. He sent a letter to Biden when he supposedly won, claiming that those who support Trump are KKK, white racist. As if Erdogan he is a black or you know. Yeah. So uh, uh, what I'm trying to say to you, what you see in the news, it can be true, it can be false. But I can assure you that 90% of the news you see is false. Uh, in the internet now, there's millions of accounts. They are fake. They have softwares. One person will make a post in X, thousand and thousand of account will make the same post in the same second. It is auto software to flood the internet with false news. And this is practiced by all countries around the world. This is not only Iran do, not only Saudi Arabia, everybody. Like in X, they try to find out who are those account, and they delete thousands of them every day. But new thousands will be born again every day. No problem. It's a propaganda war. It is more propaganda than a real war. But if the propaganda was able to convince the public of Iran that the regime in Tehran is collapsing, that will be the big victory. Because then all the citizens, they will go and bear arm against the regime because now they knew the regime is coming down. Even, by the way, if it's not true. But if you are able to move millions by fake news, the millions will go in the street, they will attack the police, they will take over buildings, they will take over camps, they will take over army, and then what was fiction, it might become true. All right? It's like stock market news. If somebody go and make an article about any stock, like actually I remember somebody make an article saying that AT&T, they are going to be sued by those nature group, like I don't know, like they preserve the nature, whatever, because they are using cables, and those cables are risky for a human being life. The stock went down massively, even though nobody saw, there's no case, and nothing happened. One article, one article. Company, massive company like AT&T went down the hole by one article. So do you see how fake news can make a big difference? Elon Musk, he posts in X, guys, I need to sell my shares, some shares, because I need to pay tax. Tesla stock market go down. I mean, the guy, he just said, make a small post. Small, stupid post. Everybody starts selling. So news is more important than fact, even if they are fake, because they can have huge impact on what will happen tomorrow. Because a human being, he make decisions by what he hear, and if he believe it, he act upon it, and then they can control you. That's why all those countries, they have a massive agencies to fabricate news and to make people believe in it. All right? Like the first election with the Trump versus Hillary Clinton. Suddenly, the emails about Hillary Clinton is all over the internet. I believe strongly that the one who released this emails is Russia. Is the Russian? There's no question about it. They hack her server. They have all the emails. And this woman, obviously, she's a crazy. She said she will nuke Russia. She said that in the interview. Wicked women. The Russian, they said to himself, this is not the women we want there. God knows what she will do with us. So they decide to support Trump. And they leak all the emails of Hillary, and we know what happened. She was defeated miserably. Do you think the emails was leaked like accidentally before the election? No, it's obvious. Everything is prepared. Everything is planned. So news can change a president. News can take down a king. News can make a king. And this is what we see now. It's a news war. So what you see in the news, I will not be surprised. You see, like usually they accuse the Jews of everything, right? Let me do it this time, me myself. I will not be surprised if the one who made this call is a Mossad agent, which is an AI. Why not? They say to us there is no phone calls, nobody can call, they stop the communication, there's no internet, and there's no calls. How she was able to call? How this woman she was able to call out of Iran. And then the video was everywhere. Look, a daughter of a commander, IRGC. She called. Do you know? And Arab media left horrified. What? Why the Arab media do it horrified? What the Arab have to do with this? This guy, he is an Israeli, right? He's an Israeli. And I'm not against him, by the way. You know, I support Israel. But what I'm saying to you, don't believe everything you see. Not everything is shiny or shiny is gold. All right? What's Starlink? My friend, what's Starlink? First of all, not like very few they were able to hook up to Starlink. Secondly, the Starlink just activated before this call. In the top of that, the Iranian regime they have technology. They are not a bunch of dummies. They are able to track anyone connected to Starlink. And how they knew that she is the daughter of the commander? Because she said so. Zakir Naik called me every day. Is that correct? Get some breath. Fed of all, this is what an AI, and I get you busted. Zakir Naik, no, you call me every day. In fact, you know what? I heard that you are the daughter of IRGC commander. Is that right? Hmm? How you know that this is her? She is a daughter. She is. She said her name, my friend. Somebody, she is at risk. She will say her name, and her father is a commander. They will kill her father. This is additional proof that this is a lie. Because the regime will kill her and kill her father and her mom and her family. I mean, guys, look how scared she is. My name is Susu. I'm the daughter of Fufu, and my granddaughter is Mumu. And this is my address, and I'm scared for my life. Do you really believe this garbage? Someone she is scared for her life, she say her name, and she say she is the daughter of who? And she will speak even with her voice. I mean, are we that naive to believe this madness? Yeah, I mean, what is missing to show us the anyone can call and make, you know, nice movie. No. They can make an AI, you know. They can make an AI video. They can make. Did you hear the news that there is now something called deep fake AI, which means they can make your son, if they have an image of him, they can make your son call you, speak to you live video, live. Even the software, the one detect fake, cannot detect no more. That's why it's called deep fake AI. Like before, the software like study the temperature of the skin, even though it's a software, right? But a human being who is alive, there's radiation come from his skin because there's a blood, there's a temperature. They used to be able to find out if it's an AI or not by doing that. The new deep fake, they beat that. You cannot discover it by software. It look really real. It sound real. It look real, and it's real. This is why I don't know if you can know it. Yeah, maybe deep fake, maybe. Yeah. This is why you see I have to warn you. If you receive a video from your son, your daughter, your husband, I need money, Mom, I am arrested. Don't believe it. And don't call the same. They will make a call from your son phone number, which means it's not really his phone, but in your phone, it will appear to be your son calling you. Do you remember what David Wood he said about his wife? Anyone remember what he said? He said his wife, she turned off her phone. Did you remember what he said? She turned off her phone, still her phone is ringing. Did he say that? Which means obviously there is a way to call a phone, and the phone, even if you turn it off, they can make it ring. And I think this is the emergency option in the phone. They have to turn it off before they turn the phone off. So his wife, she turned the phone off, and yet her phone is ringing, which means literally the phone is dead. What he need to do, he should take the SIM card out, not only turn the phone off. Uh, yeah, you can remove the battery, but most of the phones today, they are not removable, the battery. They are fixed. You cannot remove the battery. The only way is just to take the SIM card, because there's an emergency option in the phone, which usually government, they have control of it. Like if there's in case of disaster, even if your phone is dead, even if you turn it off, they can ring you, all right? They can make it wake up. Uh, so actually, once I bought, it's called Magic Stick, something like that. You remember people, they used to call me? I use a phone number. It was a Magic Stick. It became popular. I think I paid like $10, $15, something like that. And it have a phone number. People, they can call you. But it's worked by internet. And then imagine the Muslims. They were calling me using the same number, which in my phone, which is the Magic Stick. I look, it says my number, calling my number. And not only that, I start receiving calls from people complaining about receiving call from my number, which is the Magic Stick, harassing their women, speaking dirty to their women. So the Muslim, they were making the phone appear to be my phone number, which I use for broadcast, so people, they can call me, and they call people, and they do filthy stuff, and then those people call back, complaining about me, but I never call them. That's why I stopped using it. I did use it for like few months. People, they can, the same as you have in the screen, the phone number, I have it in the screen. People, they can call me. So they make a call, and the phone in the side of the one they are calling will show my phone number. So technology becomes so deceiving and very scary. So if you receive a phone call from your son, and this call is about money emergency, don't trust it. You hang up, don't call again the same number they call you. Don't like just reply. No. You go to your phone book and you call the number which is your son number from the phone book, not call back. All right? Yeah. Uh, anyway, I think that will be enough for today, and I hope you understand that I don't believe in any of the news. It's a war propaganda. Everybody have his share. They are lying left and right. Everybody lie. It's a war. Uh, the same as we were fighting against, you know, uh, the lies of in Gaza. The Muslim fabricate videos of dead people, put makeup on them, etc. The same garbage. Everybody do his share. Uh, let us see the honest. See here. Yeah, actually, until now, Trump he did not even stop in Indian from buying oil from Iran. Can you believe it? Until now, the Indian they are sucking the oil of Iran. And this is telling you that Trump is not really serious. They have an agreement to keep taking oil from Iran until I think the coming April. Um, yeah, I think April 26. So they have a few months more, and that will give them a lot of money still. So India until now they can buy oil from Iran. All right. So I hope you get the idea of what I'm trying to say to you. Don't believe what you say, what you see. Uh, the daughter, tomorrow they will make a video, they will make a call. The daughter of Khamenei, the mullahs, the big mullahs, is calling the show saying, my dad is horrible. True story, right? True story. Don't be naive. The world is swimming with lies. All right, guys. I just wanted to share this with you, and it's up to you to agree or not to agree. This is not really, you know, I I say what I believe, and I believe what I say. So it's up to you to take it seriously or not. But again, Trump he will do nothing to Iran unless the Iranians are really collapsing. Then Trump will act like a hero. He will say, "Look what I did. It's me who free Iran." The poor Iranian actually, I feel sorry for them because he gave them big hope by making some post, but obviously they are not real. And those poor people, they are hoping Trump will do something. Good luck. He is waiting for you to do something, not it's the opposite. He is waiting for you to do something. It's not Trump who will do it. Thank you all for being here. Leave your comment, and you don't have to agree with me. And again, the father of all lies is who? Is the devil. And sadly, the world today is full of liars. God is good, so is Jesus. And we are the crusade. See ya.